Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode here, 7 Days to Die, Mindcrack server. It is another day, day 39 now. You know, I was thinking about it last night, and I hope the game doesn't update before, before day 49. How lame would that be to wait this long for day 49 and then update? So what is this? Okay, so this is the pop-in pill we went in yesterday. I'm so glad we found this working stiff. I was beginning to wonder, you know, and that reminds me, I want to check the map and see about where our coordinates are. Okay. I was wondering if we had found like the 00 hub city, but I guess not. I guess it's just coincidence that that there was a good working stiff here. So let's see. Let us look at the map though and see where I need to go. So I need to be actually going in this direction here to find the new stuff. So I'm still pretty confident that if we search this whole place, this whole city over, this is going to be our city. This is going to be the city that brings us the things that we need. What is this? It's like a first aid place. So I'm really worried though that this looming update. You know, I wasn't so worried whenever we first reset the server and started playing again. But I think it's gotten to a lot of people that said it wasn't going to. There's hardly anyone playing anymore, and that just kind of sucks. But what can you do? There's nothing that can be done. You can't make people play a game. But that really has no effect on my enjoyment of the game. I mean, you know what I should have done is grabbed one of those beakers early on, because I've seen so many beakers, and I could have had, you know, that I could have found a spot for a beaker instead of, you know, these springs or these 2 frames I'm carrying around, or even this water. Here, let's drink some water. I could have been carrying around a beaker. Maybe I should go just grab that beaker back there and commit to it and all future beakers. I will find a home for you and all future beakers. Let's do that. What do we get rid of there? I just named a bunch of things. You know, we get rid of the blood bags. I was keeping those in case I got super hungry. I could have something there. Get rid of that grain alcohol too, honestly. Ooh, a bookcase. I don't know why I get excited. I guess it's like ingrained in me from playing this game so long that bookcase is a good thing, but it really does not matter anymore at this point in the game. There's not a lot you're gonna find in a bookcase. It's gonna. In fact, I don't think there's anything I can find in a bookcase anymore. I don't know what's in this pistol book. I'm just gonna start reading books here. Oh yeah, I can increase my pistols to level 8. That's a thing. Oh man, I just got rid of that blood bag. Am I hungry enough to eat it? There's gonna be a meaty stew in here now. God dang it. Damn it, man. That was like so predictable. Oh, this one's locked. It's just like a bunch of little, I guess these are like medical rooms. Was there a medical cabinet in here? Did I search it? No. Oh, there was, but I didn't search it. More vitamins. If it's been long enough that taking one of these will give me another wellness. I feel like there's a cooldown on it. I'm not 100% sure if that's actually the case or not. So yeah, I am actually a little bit worried about an update now, because I don't want to reset the server. It's gonna suck if it's a requirement. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people will come back and play again. To the degree that I'm actually kind of worried that, or not worried, but thinking that I might end up just going single player with it. I guess we're gonna see. I'll see what happens. But if it's just me, Doc, and Anders, there's not a lot of point in, you know, having a $200 server that exists just for 3 people to play on. Especially, you know, now I'm doing a lot of single player stuff. Honestly, I haven't been around to interact with anyone in a while because I'm off wandering around looking for an auger. I mean, there is advantages to multiplayer in that you can find something in the shared or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I know Badge has been busy with family stuff recently. We've talked a lot about that. Badge and I have, at least. So, you know, that's kind of where he's been to some degree. Not been streaming. But, you know, honestly, the truth is the European guys play a different time than me. So, I'm never around whenever they are. It was an office. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, that's just a bathroom. Well, I can at least... I don't know why I didn't take that. I started thinking about if I ever went back and actually grabbed those beakers or not. You could get in over here, you asshole. Where'd she come from? Oh, you gonna get up, huh? Take a shotgun that close range and then stand up. Got infected. That's alright. Not infected no more. Alright, fuck this place. I think that screamer was an actual screamer. Well, there's not a ton of things out here, so maybe not. The hell is this? It's a cop. What the hell is this? Like a radio station or something? It's all foggy out here. It's gross. I hate it. Can you see me? I think you can. Yeah, I think this is like a radio station. I don't know how to get to him. I feel like I should be able to be like electrocuted in here. Fuck, did he go? You did. Yeah, you did. I guess they can't be. I guess I can't be seen through here. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know if I cannot be seen or what the deal is there. I was thinking maybe I should just go ahead and head home. I was thinking about it some yesterday after I recorded. Now that I found the calipers and the nail gun, just, you know, at least call it good. I probably could trade something for some auger parts at this point. And I guess if it starts getting closer, basically I think I'm going to go through this town and I might actually head home. But it also goes against my whole auger or bust idea, and I really like that idea. I like that you know, we're out living off the land, so to speak, and hoping that we find what we need to progress. You know, it's kind of fun. I don't know what to search. I say probably not this refrigerator. Okay, this is a house. I know this house. I used to live in this house. Does it have a downstairs? Oh. 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 I wonder. Curious here if there's actually nothing under there, or if it's just like kind of caved in, but there's still like an underneath. That snow? I guess we are in a snowy biome, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's just. Yeah. It really is filled in down there. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything good up here. Sometimes there is. Just regular storage. Alright. Nothing of importance in this place. This is like the slums or something, man. What the hell happened in here? You know what? Fuck this house. Let's check this place out. I probably have more beer than I need at this point. I could stop grabbing that. In fact, I'm gonna have to here because I'm not gonna use another inventory slot for it. What the hell happened here, man? That was different. You know, I'm not going to find any more beakers now that I've committed to the beaker story. The beaker story, I don't know why I called it that. The beaker idea. I had mentioned after I got back from London that I was going to start doing more edited episodes. And that is my plan. Today's not going to be one of those because I have very little time today. We're going to be doing Agrarian Skies here in a few minutes. And so I have limited time today. Agrarian Skies takes up the entire day. We basically record from like 4 to 8. And then Jeff and I have something we're doing tonight from like 9 to 11. So I got a pretty busy schedule today with recording. But yeah, I'm excited. I really like this city we're in. You know, the other thing that really excited me about multiplayer was that you have this limited loot now because everyone's going for it, but it seems everyone's interest in the game died really quickly. Like Nebris, I wasn't surprised by. Nebris does Nebris always does the same thing in any game he plays. He goes super hard and then quits. Like Agrarian Skies, that series would not still be going if it wasn't for us limiting him. Like we said going into that, like we know how you play. We don't want you to be quit in a week, so we're only going to bring the server up while we're playing and then take it back down. And that's the only thing that's kept this thing a thing. Though I've noticed the last like 2 weeks of episodes, the views have literally dropped in half. So I'm thinking maybe that's coming close to its own end as well. It's the thing about YouTube series. People really will threaten to murder you if they go away. But at the same time, eventually the views drop to a point where it's just like, I could be recording literally anything else and more people would be watching it. So it's hard to continue something on whenever there's just not anyone watching, you know? And Mario Kart's one of those weird ones. You know, when I go to conventions, I'm always asking people. That's one of my, cause you know, you don't, like I don't, you know, whenever I meet someone new, you know, they basically know me because they've watched hundreds of hours of me talking and telling about myself and my life and whatever. And so, you know, people know you when they meet you, but you don't know them. So you gotta you gotta have something to say. And so I got a couple, you know, depending on, you know, obviously you'll start talking to people and they'll start telling you something, and then you can expand upon it. And it's not like it's that hard or anything, but it's always good to have a couple things, you know, your how is the weather kind of go-tos, but not actually how is the weather. And for me, one of those is, you know, what do you watch that I upload right now? And the number one response, and I've said this before, is Mario Kart. And you know, I think that's one of the things that's kept that series going for as long as it has, is the views have never dropped. You know, every episode is still the same just about as it was whenever we first started doing it. So, you know, that tells you that the people are still enjoying it, and so you keep doing it. Of course, you know, it requires you to still enjoy it. You know, another example of a series that had the views, but we kind of lost interest was Trouble in Terrorist Town. You know, people were still watching it, but we just weren't as excited about recording it, so we stopped. And then they brought it back, but it's still not something that, you know, there were times where I would leave a recording session of that actually angry, like I let it get to me too much. You know, it's one of those things where you want to make good content, right? So, and every person is different, but after about 3 rounds of spawning in, not the terrorist, and then pause killing you. Oh, you said something you sounded like the terrorist. And it's like, okay, well, I have no content for this episode. Great, thanks. About 3 of those, and I'm just like, well, you know, this is kind of a waste of my time. And it just, you know, it's one of those games that's the game, though. You know, you're going on what people are saying, what their actions are and stuff. And apparently I had something that made Paul think I was always the fucking traitor. Well, yeah, we're all terrorists, yeah, traitor. So it just, it wasn't super enjoyable after a while. And so there hasn't been anything that's made me think, you know what, I do want to play that some more. So even though there's been tons of people asking for it, it's just I haven't been able to bring myself to want to do it. And of course, Mario Kart, you know, sometimes will piss you off, but it is what it is. It's not like, I don't know. It's also, you know, a really short little thing. Doesn't take all day. That was the other problem with TTT, was that for whatever reason, man, that was a series. Like, I think the reason was that the way Gary's mod is set up, as far as like getting maps and stuff, if people don't have the map downloaded, like, they just wouldn't be able to join, and like, I don't know, it was just a pain in the ass half the time. Anything back here? What am I in? It's like set up kind of like a bank, but I was just in the bank. So what's back here? Whoever was in this town before did not really break into any places. It's like they just kind of were here for a second. This is like, it's like a second bank, basically. It's like there's someone in here with me. I was like, I am not alone. You are not alone. I have a lot of books. Maybe this is like a post office. These are like safety deposit boxes. Oh wait, no, that's a bank that has that. I was thinking of PO boxes. This is not. That's not what these are. This is like a private security area where you can come and get private security. There's a book in there. I don't know if these wall safes can even have auger parts. I'm checking them as if they can. I knew I heard somebody come in here. Dog. I feel like everywhere I've searched today has been behind these kind of doors that take forever to bust into. The dog sounds angry wherever he's at. You know, I've missed the last couple of Horde days, so I want to make sure... The reason why I was considering going home here is I want to make sure I'm at home for the next Horde day. I've missed so many of them. I feel like you guys probably want to see that kind of stuff. It's because it's one of the biggest parts of the game, right? So I kind of want to make sure I'm at home before the next Horde day. You know, I repaired this pick before I left. Before I left to come here. And, okay, things are not good right now. Okay, I don't like how this is going down, actually. I won't be trapped inside of a building. There's a horde on me. Or the fight in the streets. Not really sure what they're doing. I'm gonna walk away. Walking away seems to normally be the good option, given these type of circumstances. What is this? Well, this is a playground, which is pretty fucking cool. I just want to say. Mainly because I've never seen one before. I guess this is like an apartment building, since there's a playground. I hear a Hornet. What do we got here? I've never been into this building before. There's definitely a Hornet in here. I'm kind of afraid of this Hornet. He's so loud. Hello, Hornet? And they don't do much to you, but still. Should have took that book. Messed up. This is definitely turned into Good wanders around hunting for things. Just because we haven't we've not found what we're looking for, and that's what we're doing, looking. So if you've been bored by the scavenging, I do apologize. But it's not been a waste. It's been pretty good, you know. We've had a lot of luck. Just not the exact luck that we're looking for here. It's a poppin' pills, it is. Or not a whole poppin' pills, but a pill case. I wonder if I can get another wellness out of one of these. I really don't know what the cooldown is on that, and there might not be one at all. I might could take all 8 of those right now, but I don't want to waste them, and I'm not really in a hurry, you know. So I might as well wait. It's unlocked. Oh man, are we in China? The squat and poop things. What are these? Oh, maybe those are urinals, quote unquote. Alright, where's the stairs that I used to come up here? I do not know where that thing's at, and we're just gonna forget about it. Forget about it. Okay. I was kind of worried about recording here because I'm uploading, but looks like we're okay. Haven't had any real big issues. There's definitely a Hornet in this building. Look at him. Oh! Okay. Just a room of hornets. I found the hornet nest, man. That's kind of scary. There's definitely a bunch of something happening. You hear it in the distance? Oh. Gotta get that one just right. Alright, I got 10 honey. Alright, wait. I don't know. You know, let's just run straight to the top of this building. Let's check a couple more of these rooms, but if they're all the same, let's run to the top of this building. Oh, well, this right here could be the thing that we're looking for. Alright, I shouldn't skip over anything. This beating we hear, I hope it's not this building. I can just see this building collapsing underneath me. That would be pretty bad. Oh, oh. Oh, there's little bunny rabbits. Adorable. Oh God, I should have done that. Now I'm going to find meaty stew. Yeah, something's giving me some frame droppage, I think. The OBS says I'm getting 60 FPS. Feels a little weird. Things feel a little weird. I was trying to decide if it was because I was uploading or what. It might just be the mobs that I'm hearing messing us up. Damn it. Okay, so this is just like a community bathroom that's at the end of this hallway, it seems. And then we go up again. Oh wait, what's this though? Is it another bathroom? Oh no, it just connects around to this other hall that we were just in. Okay. So how is this staircase different from that one? They're probably the same, right? Same deal. I'll come up here and I'll connect. Well, no, that doesn't connect. This is the bathroom. Each of these floors, the rooms are different, so it is worth checking this whole building, it seems. Be garage. Oh, you're not there. You know, I always act like that garage is the thing I'm looking for, but we haven't found the auger parts in anything, so as far as I'm concerned, I guess any of it could be a good thing, right? Shit, this one's got a gel in it. And it opens up to the outside so people can ridicule them. You know, this thing connects. It's like a big office, but how do I get, or not office, but a big house, but it kind of goes around to the other side even. Well, we're officially full of beer. I wonder where these things that I hear are. It worries me. I should have cleared them out. I shouldn't have walked away. This building collapses. It's my own fault. You know, losing this nail gun would be very sad. I'm hoping the next update they do is kind of finalized, or not finalized, not the final update or anything, but it's an update in a way that you don't have this looming reset stuff going on. Because I think if it is again, I just don't know. I don't know what that means. Wow, this toilet has to be segregated. So good taking that. I've gotten so used to not taking anything with this whole no scrap initiative that we've been doing. Wait, so I'm kind of confused. Because when we come up, I looked and there wasn't a way through. I swear. And this is another bathroom. I don't know if we are gonna get through this this whole town today. I'd hope we would. Ooh, oh, whoa. Huh. Okay. Well, this room was very well protected. I like finding stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, what do we got here? Uh-huh. Secrets. You know, we could last a long time on the stuff that we have, when you really look at it. I mean, food is not really an issue. You find plenty of food and water, those type of things. You know, it's not even a concern. Speaking of water, probably could drink. But then bullets and stuff, you know, you find quite a bit of that. You can avoid combat in most cases, honestly, if you want to. I'm trying to avoid it too much, but I also don't want my episodes to be just us fighting non-stop either. So I try to keep it a nice little mix. Okay, this is where we just were, so we came out and went this way. Okay. Is this the roof? That was unlocked. It is the roof. So now my question is I think that's a bomb. Oh no, that's a hatch. Okay. So my question is, did we go through this side of the building at all? It's still unlocked. I really hate that door. I don't think we did. I hope they add stuff to this game that has the equivalent of redstone. And you know what? I realized we leveled in the last thing. And I was thinking maybe I should put the points into scavenging here and get us up to 70. In hopes that helps us find the auger parts. I thought about it after we had finished recording last episode where we found that working stiff, and I thought, you know, what I should have done is done that right before opening the working stiff crates. Hindsight, 2020. Yeah, I'd not thought about that before I went through the working stiff. Obviously. You know, I had made this right here before we left, and it's let's see here. Yeah, I've used most of its durability in the time we've been out searching. I guess it's probably the most used. Oh man, really? Oh wow. I've never seen one with 2 layers of locked. That's not normal, right? You're not normal. Use another vitamin. In case you've wondered, or if you don't already know, as you get higher wellness, like it says, you know, that this gives 1 whole wellness, but it doesn't, because you don't get a full wellness once you're above a certain level, and it just keeps dropping too. So like, I don't even know how much wellness I get now. What is this? What do we see in here? Hey, nice. get another rocket. Red rocket. That's pretty cool. I like hidden stuff like that. And I think you really only get that with the prefabs, you know, because people don't do that kind of stuff on the non-prefab buildings. I mean, not people. The game developers don't do a lot of that stuff. You know, they kind of started doing it with. Oh, here we go. This is the moment. Oh man, I saw that battery, and for some reason, just that battery made me feel like it was the thing we wanted. It's not, though. Man, I really thought that was going to be the thing. Oh shit! That ain't corn. This guy, he's got a little grow operation going on here. Done caught him. Alright, so I think there's where we came down at. Let's just verify that. Yeah. Can't get that sense of humor either from developers. I mean, I guess you could, but we haven't gotten it yet. Wait, have I already been in here? I have. So wait. Now I'm confused. Let's look out this window. No, not this window. It's not going to help me. Window in one of these rooms. Yeah. So have I fully gone in this building at this point? I'm not. I'm just not certain, man. I feel like this would have been opened, right? Shit, it's nighttime. There's always been a backpack in these. I haven't even noticed it. I was not paying attention at the time. It's a good thing I was inside of this place. That's probably why I wasn't paying attention at the time, though. Yeah, so, okay. So I haven't been over here. And they're breaking something. Find the meaty stew. Though the blueberry pie is not bad, it's almost one whole wellness. That's probably why it's so hard to make. I figured there would be a meaty stew in there after I filled up on the blueberry pie though, because it is still better. The meaty stew is. So what do you guys think of the new Ghostbusters movie? All I've seen is negative, and I have to admit I don't have any information, so I don't really have an opinion on this. I mean, I know that they've recast everyone, of course, and everyone's gotten too old. Well, I don't think they've gotten too old. I think it could have been, but though I guess we've lost. Damn it, what was his name? I can't think of his name, but one of the actors is dead now. The guy that was the smart one. So I guess he had to be recast no matter what. But I've heard that those that are left alive, or that are left alive, those that are still living, will be making like a cameo shot. A lot of people are upset that they've cast women in the roles, and they're saying that that's just like a ploy or whatever. I don't think that's the case. I think they're just trying something new, But who knows? Not gonna guess at their motives. Damn it. I wonder where all this beating is happening. It sounds like it's on this building, so I'm kind of starting to think maybe I shouldn't go too much lower. How high up am I now? Still pretty high up. I think this is going to be my last level that I go down until daytime. 'Cause, yeah, they're definitely... Oh, God! Where was that at? Okay, there's explosives somewhere nearby. Holy shit, man. Now I'm not sure if I'm... Yeah, see, so now I'm back. It's not really clear to me. Where's the bunnies? Man, this building's gonna collapse. Oh man, it's 5 o'clock. I have to go record Agrarian Skies. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here, I guess. Hopefully this building does not collapse. I've been the only one playing the last like 3 days or something. I only know this because whenever I get on, the time is exactly the same as it was when I logged out. So it'll probably be exactly this time when I log in, and the days aren't rolling over because I'm the only one on. So like I said, the time hasn't changed. So yeah, I'll probably have to sit through this no matter what. We'll see what happens. If it gets too crazy, I will record it, and you can see the final battle. Oh, man, what the hell? That window like fogged up as we were looking at it. That was kind of crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Bye-bye.